And this is very important in reference to America and the laws of America. And feeling bubblegum. And in reference to political programs in the medical industry. Now, you know that there's politicians that some of them they claim they have investments in the medical industry. So then some of those politicians have allowed abuses of the American people, because those people are trying to play their political Medicaid or Medicare government programs to fuck up people's lives. That's not good. That's a violation of ethics, in reference to some of these politicians and their government programs of them torturing and mutilating people in America, such as the satellite man that's damaged my teeth. I spent the years of going to the dentist growing up, always, my teeth were set right, and I'd go see the dentist just to show him how pretty my teeth were, because he'd been a dentist in my family history. He'd been the same dentist, Hello, Mr. Pincus, and hello, Hollywood and Beverly Hills dentist offices. This is very important. I've already been through, the numerous years of going to the dentist where my teeth had been set right, perfect, and this meaning like they were all perfect size. I naturally have big teeth like my mother and father and grandparents, All my family history had big teeth. And, this government man damaged my teeth. Like he thought somebody hadn't been to the dentist. I'd probably been to the dentist over 1,000 times growing up. Or I've seen my dentist over 1,000 times, because he was on movie sets and television sets, and he worked for my mother and father at the studios and things like that, So, I had put the years of just going and smiling for my dentist, going and showing my dentist my teeth and the inside of my mouth, I had already done all that work. Already done that for years. And then some dirty fucking politician tried to make up some dental scam with his political fucking medical crimes of trying to create some medical program to extort money from people's mouths by damaging their teeth. We need that politician. Was it a president? Was it a governor, a mayor? Or that they thought they'd get into fucking up people's teeth? Or is it that place that's on TV that has those infomercials that tries to put those grills or fake things on people's teeth? Which person's doing it? Whoever is doing it must get prosecuted. My dentist was the #1 dentist in the country. And my mother and father owned dentist offices. And so did my grandparents over 100 plus years ago. And great-grandparents. So in reference to the American Dentist Association, my family had seniority in the dentist industry. Do you understand that? So in reference to this satellite man and these government people making medical programs to extort monies by injuring people in America, as they were trying to weaken the American people for their invasion of their criminal parties of government. Those people need to get put on trial for treason. How many times you been to the dentist, government man? My dentist was a family friend. He'd come over to my mother and father's mansions sometimes. He'd travel sometimes to other cities and states where my mother and father had mansions in other cities and states. So who are you to damage my teeth when my dentist had been in the dentist industry over 70 plus years? And he worked for my father and mother too. So who are you to fuck up somebody's teeth that have been maintained a long time, over 40 plus years? My dentist was even my dentist when I was in a coma, when I was a little boy, when I had been injured. So who are you to make some fucking dirty, racist, whatever race you are, racist government medical program to attack Americans so you can extort money from American people getting injured by your political, fraudulent medical program that you've been using to try to murder Americans. Dirty fucking politician. What fucking race are you? Who in the fuck are you to damage and ruin the American people's lives with your dirty communistic government medical program that you should get put on trial for treason? My father owned the #1 hospitals in America. My father owned the #1 dentist offices in America. So who the fuck are you? Where'd you come from? What country did you come from? You need to go back to the goddamn dirty country that you fucking came from. You dirty politicians putting your hands on Americans, damaging Americans' bodies and faces and teeth. And where did you come from, and what race are you trying to steal American penises? What fucking country did you come from? Trying to steal American penises. You should get put on trial for treason. Whoever you are stealing penises, whoever you are damaging and trying to make the American people look old and wrinkled, who are you to mark on their faces? Who are you to damage their bones? Who the fuck are you? Let's see your goddamn credentials and what country you came from. This is America. It has laws. And you had no right being in a satellite control room, government man. And the laws of Eliot Ness is supposed to prosecute those satellite controllers for damaging my face and teeth. Why don't you watch that movie, Who's Your Daddy? That name of the movie. That's the name of a movie. They even mentioned the laws of Eliot Ness in that movie. You had no right damaging my face or teeth or stealing any of my penis or damaging any of my skin. You had no right. And you won't ever have no right. I am not your child. I am not your friend, dirty government man. You are violating the laws of America. And you came into this country thinking it was some country that you could just extort from, that you could rip off with your dirty tricks in politics. And your estate fraud. And your fucking impersonators and your false claims of American property and land with your German party. You don't own this country. This country is not a German country. The national language is English. Your German party does not own the country. Your German party does not own the government. The government buildings weren't even built by Germans. They weren't built by the Middle East either. And they weren't built by slaves. So your government people making up lies as your way of trying to... as your way, man, you're going to pay for that, you fucking son of a bitch. You just violated more laws of America. That's fucking stupid, isn't it? You need to show up in court so we can fight, man. Put your muscles on, government man. You can keep fucking around, something might blow up in your fucking face, government man. You're violating royal monarch laws of America and Europe. Do you understand that, government man? You think you're fucking funny, don't you? You're violating royal tycoon status, too. In the last tycoon history of information. They can reduce the shipments of products to your fucking countries, too, government man. And you need to get prosecuted for your crimes in America. It might blow up in your face one of these days. Hello, National Guard. Some of these politicians have committed crimes of high treason in America. And those politicians should get put on trial for treason. So check their race and their DNA and see who the fuck they think they are in this country of America. This is not Germany. It's not the Middle East either. And those politicians should have to sign documents. Every politician in America needs to sign documents that America is not Germany and it's not the Middle East. And that every politician in this country understands the laws of America and the history of America's laws and European law. And those politicians need to get tried for their political ways and their hidden agenda with their medical programs to murder Americans. Those politicians should get charged. They should get charged for treason. And the Census Bureau should investigate these politicians and their connections to satellite controllers and dirty government.